Hi, my name's Allie and I'm a singer-songwriter in Honolulu, and one of my goals for this year is to start getting more momentum with this channel. I was able to get some momentum with my music channel. Please follow my channel, Allie Sky Music. I do live streams and I post videos. I make music videos for my original music. You can see when I'm releasing music and everything. So please, if you want to support my other channel, which I've been able to grow a little bit and I really hope to grow it a lot more, please subscribe to Allie Sky Music. If you want to see more vlog content, vlogging, talking, things about what I'm learning in my life, please feel free to subscribe to this channel because I really do want to pick up this channel this year. So I'm going to try as much as I can to spend time into this channel too, as well as my other channel. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you watching this video. I was able to do some vlog type content. My friend came over from Texas. I met her here and she used to live here, but she had to move to Texas. So she's been there for a couple of years and I haven't seen her in a couple of years. So she came here for about a week and I was able to see her. So I was so grateful I was able to see her. So I filmed some vlog content from that hike that we did. We hiked up a ridge called Wiiwilinui and it's so beautiful. You can see almost a 360 view. You can see the like the windward side of the island, you can see the south side of the island, and yeah, just like different mountains and everything, different landmarks. So here's some footage of that. A new thing that I've been starting recently, I started in December, was lifting weights. I don't go to the gym because I don't think I'll have time to drive to the gym and do a workout and then come back, and I think that would just take too much time out of my day because I am a pretty busy person. So I started lifting weights at home because it's so much easier. I can do like a 20-minute workout, 30 minutes, or even up to an hour if I want to, and I don't have to go anywhere, and it just saves time for me. So I feel like people have to figure out what works for them. I know the gym is really good to keep people motivated and everything, so there's definitely good things about going to the gym. So maybe eventually I'll go to the gym, but for now I'm just doing workouts at home, so I'll show you some of that workout footage. In addition to that, I also do a beach workout twice a week, which is a pretty intense workout because we run over 2 miles in the sand every workout, and we also do our calisthenic type of stuff. So we do like push-up type of things, sit-ups, you know, like legs, things to build your legs, and like, yeah, just different body weight exercises. So that's really awesome. I do that twice a week, and I go to a dance class usually once a week, and I try to do a yoga class at least once a week. So I'm trying to be more active and more consistently active, and also that while making time to be in nature as well. I know going to the beach workout is, I'm pretty much in nature because I'm at the beach, so that counts as well, but I also love spending time hiking whenever I can. So I want to try to do a hike like at least a few times a month. I used to go like almost every day in the morning, but I'm a little bit busier now, so I just have to make sure I balance my life. So I kind of want to vlog about having, you know, how I balance my life with all these different things to do. I live alone, so I shop for myself, I cook for myself, clean for myself, I do everything for myself. So yeah, it can be hard, you know, like I know a lot of people live alone, and so I just want to show you, like, you know, my balance, how I balance things, and also my struggles with it, because I definitely do struggle with it. I struggle finding time to clean or making time to clean sometimes, and things get really messy. So maybe I'll do some content on that. There's a vlogger named My Fam who's so awesome, and I saw her cleaning videos. Like she would show you how messy everything is, and then she would videotape herself cleaning up, and she would speed it up sometimes, and it's just, I feel like that's motivating. So maybe I'll do some of that. So balancing, you know, fitness with diet, with making time to cook for myself, you know, go shopping and everything. I actually did film some content about going to Costco, so here's that content, going to Costco the other day. I'm about to head over to Costco. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii, which has the busiest Costco in the United States. So I'll show you some of what that looks like, and I will show you what I am getting at Costco. So I'm in the Costco gas line right now, and it's really actually not that bad, but here it is. Usually it's a little bit longer, but it's a Sunday. It's kind of late. It's like kind of like late afternoon right now. It's almost 5. So the store is so full that there were no carts available at the front, so I had to go to the cart return to like grab a cart. They're usually lined up at the front of the store, but I guess the store must be so busy today. I don't usually come on Sunday. Usually I come like on a weekday. Usually I go a little bit like later. Weekday evenings are great. Usually it's a lot less crowded, but I guess it's super crowded today. Like everyone's waiting for it. I got really lucky with my parking spot. So I don't know if you could see how busy it was in there, but there was definitely a lot of traffic, and there was a lot of like, I had to back up to let people go, and a lot of like bumping into each other. But yeah, it was $158 for this. So yeah, that was my Costco trip. Thank you for coming along. So one of the major reasons why I actually came to Costco was to get raw organic cashews, because I use those every day in making cashew milk. So I soak cashews and dates every day, and I blend it up in the Vitamix, and I use that for my protein shake. So they were actually out of those cashews today, so it's such a bummer. So I'll have to come back another time soon, hoping they have it again. But yeah, I actually instead I bought this like pistachio milk. I think I showed a video from the cart, but I'm gonna try that until I can find those cashews. And I did not find the D3 vitamin that I was looking for, so I might just have to order it on Amazon, but it happens. So yeah, it was pretty busy in there, but I'm gonna head home. So I'm gonna go home and put these groceries away, and then I'm gonna head over to something called a nonviolent communication practice session. I just wanted to show you how beautiful that sunset was on the drive home. I'm going to pack everything up, I'm going to put everything away, and the nonviolent communication workshop that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's called like it's a practice session, so practicing something called nonviolent communication. That is a book by Marshall Rosenberg, and yeah, it just talks about like just healthy communication and like how to have healthy communication with people. So I recommend checking that out.
Air1.com. 59 seconds of hope. Judd Wilhite.
Have you ever felt like you aren't worthy of God's love? Maybe after a big mistake or a series of weak...
Rule said that I measured myself hourly just to see what happened in the last hour. And an hour ago I was at a 3, now I'm at a 6. What happened? These people, this situation, these environments, those staff members, you know who they are. And if you know who the people are that take you up the scale to more of one, what do you do about that? Well, that's one choice. Yeah. I prepared for that because you can't always avoid certain people. But I knew that if I saw that person, I needed to take care of myself, right, afterwards. And I have a plan about that because I wanted to have a measurement. I wanted to live between a 2 and a 5 at the most. And really want to live at a 3. Now, when I thought I was at a 3 originally, I was told I was really at a 6. So my normal at that moment, yeah. And I didn't know. Now the challenge is if you're at a 6, it's much closer to 9. So it doesn't take a lot to lose it. Okay? So when you become aware of this sensitivity of yourself and really committed to being released, you build practices, you find out what's your recipe for ease. Yeah.
So I just got home from the nonviolent communication workshop. It is pretty late, but I'm just eating a veggie burger for dinner with some locally made organic sauerkraut, or not sauerkraut, but sourdough bread, some organic sauerkraut that I got from Costco today, and some greens. And I made this like honey mustard dressing, and I put vegan mayonnaise, and I put some like peppered, like chipotle flavored peppered bitchin sauce, which is like an almond based sauce. So here's my little burger. I just cut the slice of sourdough in half. I had to go pick up my laundry today, so I'm actually like sitting on my laundry right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna have this little thing for dinner. Nothing crazy or nothing too special, but just wanted to close this out. So Hawaii is really expensive, so it's important to find ways to save whenever you can. So for example, I do free workout classes. I go to free community yoga classes. There was a community yoga class that I went to this morning at Core Power. It was awesome, and I'm so glad that these things are available for me, because I think spending $100 to $200 on workout classes a month would be just a lot. I'm not saying it'll never happen, but just not right now. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. So yeah, I go to Costco. I do a lot of shopping at Costco. I do go to some natural grocery stores when I can't, like for things that I can't find at Costco, like Whole Foods, and there's a local grocery store called Down to Earth that I go to, which by the way is getting, like, the inflation in that store is going crazy. Like things are like 2 to 3 times the prices that they were like before. So anyway, a little concerned about that, but at least Whole Foods, I think Whole Foods is a little bit more affordable. I usually just try to find the sales if I go to specialty stores. So yeah, just have to find ways to make it work. I have been working out at home and using weights that I just bought from TJ Maxx. I bought 2 10-pound weights that I've been doing these little workouts on YouTube, so that's completely free, obviously. I thought about joining a gym, but of course that's like an extra cost. Gyms are not as expensive as yoga classes, but it's also the fact of like trying to, get into your car, and then you have to drive there and then work out and then drive back and shower and everything. So that's like, I would say at least a 2-hour commitment. So I decided to try to practice working out at home, because it just cuts the time down a lot, because I can do like a 20-30 minute class and I don't have to go anywhere, and I can just get on with the rest of my day. So that's what works for me, but everyone has to find what works for them. I know the gym can be a lot more motivating. I think you probably get a better workout at the gym, possibly, depending on what you're doing, but I'm seeing if that's gonna work for me. So I'm just trying to keep that up long term and see how that goes. I also did an additional trip to Costco because I was trying to look for organic cashews, because I make my own cashew milk at home. I make it with cashews and dates, and I was unfortunately not able to find the organic raw cashews that I was looking for at the other Costco, or the first Costco that I went to. So I just ended up getting more pistachio milk. The pistachio milk is so good, but it's definitely cheaper to make my own cashew milk. So I'll be on the lookout for cashews at Costco. So hopefully they'll come in the next couple weeks or so. A lot of communication is about listening and active listening. So we took turns having a partner. If I went first, my partner would listen, and then they would repeat things back to me, kind of encompassing the essence of what you're saying. Because I think a big part of communication is letting the other person feel heard, and also getting to feel heard yourself. And so once people feel like they've been heard, they tend to relax a lot more. So that was good, because I'm trying to become a better listener and a better communicator as well. And oftentimes when we communicate with people, it's usually with someone who's close to us, and sometimes when things are difficult, we can get triggered, especially if the person's not communicating to us properly, and like how to maintain space in that. And so it involves, like, good communication also involves self-care, just knowing when we're triggered. So like if you're above a 6, then that's when you know to take some time for yourself and practice self-care, time to release. And so the teacher did say releasing, you can use, like, he said salt is a good one, which is really interesting. But you can use like Epsom salts, like soaking in Epsom salts, or taking an Epsom salt shower, or like, I guess going in the ocean would count as salt cleansing as well. Like going to the ocean is really cleansing. Like if you've gone to the ocean recently, or even like a lake or any type of natural body of water, you do feel like that calmness afterwards, and it lasts a good amount of time. So that's probably a good one. Foot soaks are a good one too if you don't have a bathtub. Yeah, I should do more foot soaks because it's winter time and my feet are cracking. They're starting to crack. Even though it's Hawaii, it still gets a little bit cold here. It gets like in the 60s, and so my skin gets dry when it's during like the winter time here. So it's time for those Epsom salt foot baths, and those also remove a lot of toxins from the body as well. But yeah, my goal is to become a better communicator and a better listener, so I'm really open to learning, you know, new things about that. So I will share more and more that I learned about this nonviolent communication that I'm embarking on. So yeah, another thing is just to stay on top of my cleaning, on top of my cooking, and it can be really hard. So especially if you live by yourself, or even if you live with people, you know, you're having to do things in a community with other people or your family. It can be hard to keep balance, and I think part of balance is having grace for yourself, because you're not going to be able to do everything that you want to do, and that's going to be okay. And at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure you get enough sleep. You have to, you know, you can't just squeeze everything into the day sometimes. Sometimes with cooking, I just have to put together what I'm able to put together. So sometimes I just make some quinoa, some avocado, you know, throw some vegetables together, make some tempeh or some kind of protein, and sometimes that's just what I'm eating, which is great, you know. And sometimes I'm able to have more time to make more of a meal. Like yesterday I made some pad thai. It was really quick that I was able to make it, but I'll show you some footage of that. So today I had the leftovers of that. I had to work on, I have a lot of coins because I make tips from when I play music, and I get a lot of coins, so I had this big bag of coins that was overflowing, so I had to spend some time putting it in the rolls, and I'll have to take that to the bank. So I apologize if this video is kind of all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out how to do what I'm doing with this channel. So thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment if you have any suggestions or anything, any positive critiques or criticisms. I'm open to. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. And I hope you enjoyed this. And again, check out my music channel, Ali Sky Music. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.